Hey guys, how's it going? I've got another great video for you to watch today. We're going to make a Cherries Jubilee. It's very easy to make. I used some Sailor Jerry rum to be able to make this masterpiece. Let's get it started here. I'll show you my ingredients. So along with the rum, we're going to be using some cherry pie filling, some brown sugar, vanilla bean ice cream, butter, and a simple butter rum cake from Intman's that I went ahead and sliced up to turn into a spiced rum cake. So we're going to take the butter cake, we're going to slice this into 1-inch slices. We're going to try to keep it as even as possible so it cooks uniformly once we hit it onto the griddle. So now that we've got that sliced, we're going to go ahead and pour a little bit of rum into the bottom of a bowl. And then we're going to dredge our bread quickly in that on each side, kind of like what you do with French toast, but don't have to go a whole long time because it soaks it up really quick. Now that we've got that done, let's head out to the Blackstone. So on a low heat Blackstone, we're going to go ahead and take our bread and put it onto the griddle and let that start to toast up on each side. Meanwhile, on the other side, we're going to start getting our cherries. It's a cherry pie filling. You can easily pick it up in the baking section of the grocery store and throw it on there. It's already got corn syrup in there. It's got a lot of stuff that will burn, so you got to keep this at very low temperature. Otherwise, it's going to scorch. Once we've got the cherry pie filling on there, we're going to take the 4 tablespoons of butter and we'll just put that right into the middle. As that starts to heat up, we're going to let that butter just melt right down inside. So we're just going to mix this up a little bit, let that butter start to melt, get everything incorporated well. And once we've got that melted down, then we'll start to add the brown sugar. You don't want to do the brown sugar too early, or again, it's just going to start to scorch onto the griddle and make everything real sticky, make it messy. So I like to get the cherries just a little bit wet here. It creates more juice, it creates more liquid to help with that brown sugar to help dissolve. And don't forget to check your rum bread every once in a while. We're going to make sure this is toasted nicely. You can do it to your desired doneness. I like mine to be a light toasted brown. I still like a little bit of sponginess to the cake. I don't want it to be like toast. So we're going to add the brown sugar into the cherries, and that's going to give it a real good sweet flavor to go along with that cherry pie filling. Just incorporate that really well. Again, we're going to start to mix everything. You'll start to see a lot of the juices reduce, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get this to be about 50% of the total overall liquid before we add any rum into this. So I like to make a little divot in the middle, and then I can pour the rum right in there. I know it's not going to run off on me. And then I can mix that into the cherries. Going to add just a little bit more rum here to the middle. That's just going to be essentially a fuse for me to help this get lit a little bit quicker. So we're going to go ahead and use a butane torch and light it, and just to make sure we get everything on fire. And it's going to help reduce and burn out the alcohol but retain the flavor. So this is an important key step. You can do this a couple of times to your satisfaction to make sure you've got a good burn on there. So you'll notice that it's still a little bit runny because we added some liquid back into it. So we're going to let this reduce again. We're going to work on this and let the heat take care of business for us to help reduce. Alright, so it'll be a little syrupy, and that's what we're looking for. We're not looking to be watery. We want it to kind of stay in place on the griddle. So we're going to scoop all this up. It's good to go at this point, and it'll be ready to top onto our butter rum cake. So I was going to edit this next part out, except I think it's important to know when you've got a well-seasoned griddle, nothing's going to stick on there. Add a little bit of water, just be able to get anything sticky that might be on there up, and then I'll go back and oil it down a little bit later. But now it's the plating presentation portion of it. So I put 3 pieces of the cake into this little bowl here, added a cold scoop of vanilla bean ice cream, and then we're just going to scoop these cherries right on top, and you'll see the magic happen. It's going to start to melt that ice cream. It's going to start incorporating all those flavors together. This is a awesome meal, an awesome dessert that you can make to really show off with your friends. If you want to do a 3 or 4 course meal, this is a great ending to that. Yeah, so if you guys like this video, I'll definitely be making more, so make sure you like and subscribe. Be able to also share this with your friends, share this within the Blackstone groups that you may be in. I really am encouraged by all of you of what you do, so if you have anything you want me to make, share in the comments below, and I'll make a stab at it, make my attempt at it, and do what I can. All right, guys, great to have you with me. We'll catch you later.